Can you hear me now? Oh, we can. All right. I think I had to unplug my mic for something, and when I plugged it back in, it did that weird glitch where it switched devices. I don't know why I did that, but hello again. I listed all your names. I don't really want to say them all again, but hello to everyone that's here. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, there's this weird glitch that happens in Streamlabs where sometimes, like, if you unplug something and plug it back in, or just randomly, it will just switch your audio device to some random string of numbers that doesn't, it's like not a thing that exists. And then you just can't use that device until you go in and manually be like, I would like to use the same device I've been using for months, please. Like, it's annoying. That's happened several times with my headphones. That's the first time it's happened with my microphone. So weird. Yeah, it's very peculiar, but it's happened to me a number of times. And I think it's even happened to Mr. B before. I'm not totally sure. Sorry, ignore the noises. I'm opening a drink. Oh, great. I forgot about the so my pile of my my candle nubbins I've been collecting during Hanukkah is just over there. Ignore that. That's not there. I definitely throw away trash like a normal person instead of collecting it randomly. Oh, Samo says, hey, I see you have your menorah out, not a fellow, but I am happy to see it. Well, thank you for that. I'm actually, I don't know that I can get it. I don't know if we can reach. Oh yeah, we can reach. I'm wearing my Hanukkah pajama pants today too, actually. So, we're rocking and rolling. I'm trying to, there we go. It's like I don't want to make horrible loud noises that just break your eardrums, but I was trying to open my sparkling drink here, which is totally, it's just water. Like, it looks suspicious, but it's just sparkling water, I promise. So anyway, so everyone's day. Maggie says, my day is ongoing. I keep switching between work and errands. Oh boy, that sounds tiring, bestie. I hope you can get a break this evening at some point. Amy, I was on your stream for a little bit earlier. How did the rest of your stream go? How far did you get in the game? Because you were kind of progressed a fair bit, right? So, just so you guys know, so one of the things that delayed me a little bit this evening is that I was changing one of my chat commands to have a different output. So if you type in !merch, it should come up with a different site than what you have seen before. So check that out if you so desire. You guys are getting the first sneak peek. I have not made any sort of official post or anything about it yet. You guys are really getting first looks here, so check that out if you wish. And I think it's time to get into the video. Oh, you stopped not too long after I left. You wanted to finish the puzzle first. That is so fair. The sound effects and how loud the puzzle is. So it's the puzzle from Captive Curse, where you have to open the box and you have to get the right colors, and you have to kind of guess and do process of elimination. That box is so loud, and having to keep like pressing the buttons on it, and it makes all the noises, and it's like, how is this not waking her up? Like, I'm suspicious. So yeah, that puzzle's something. It's another one of those that I feel like you either are going to figure it out relatively quickly and like maybe get lucky on your first try, or it's going to take you forever to get it. So, oh, and you are posting your recordings on YouTube. That is good to know. Thank you for that, Amy. So I am going to pause that and hopefully get the game up and going here. I will have to maybe finagle my things. Yes. Hold, please. Because it will put whatever window I last had open over the top of my Streamlabs, And so it will put steam over the top of Streamlabs and I can't see it. So I have to minimize it and then reorder things, and it's annoying. But let me see here. I'll do a little sneak peek first. So here's the new merch site. Very exciting, very exciting. This pattern is on a bunch of things. It's called the Drew Floral, and I hand drew the pattern, which was a lot of fun, but also a lot of work because there's multiple layers and different opacities. Try to get it right and try to get like the watercolor effect on it. So yeah, so here we go. We got all sorts of stuff. And one of my favorite items that we have, speaking of items that took forever to draw, just the little sweaters that I drew that pattern. I can't zoom in more, but the patterns on that, oh my word, that took forever. Can you, excuse you, can I go back? One of my favorite items so far, though, is the reversible bucket hat, which, yes, it does have both the outside pattern of Nancy's floral suitcase from the early games, but also the inside pattern. And it's reversible, so you can flip the broom up and show both, or you can flip it the other direction, and it's great fun. So, why does my phone have no sweater emoji? That is disgusting. Why isn't there that? So, there's all sorts of stuff. There's even a few things on sale already, little early bird specials. So, there you go. But, all that being said, it is time to get into the game with some hope that we're going to finish this today. I'm hoping my audio is working here. I know it's...
Hi, I'm
okay.
Nancy Drew.
It's quiet at the beginning, so I
Tell a lot about
have to
a
wait
person
for
by
it.
where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
So, I will go ahead and mention this. It is posted in, I think it's in the FAQ section on the website. But just so you guys know, with the new merch site, the price you see is the price you get. I factored in all of the, like, any shipping fees, anything. It's all factored in. So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, this thing is only $12, and then you go to checkout and it's like, add $15 worth of tax and shipping and things, and now it gets scary. The price is what it is. So hopefully that makes it a little more clear cut, so you know, looking at it going in, like, exactly how much it's going to cost. So it won't be any higher than that unless the prices of production change, and that's outside my control. However, sometimes it might be lower, because that's a new fun thing with this merch site. I have a lot more control, so I can do things like sales, discounts, coupon codes, bundle discounts, things like that. So keep your eyes peeled, because there will be some of that going around, and I will be letting you guys know when I do things like that. So I'm very excited, because I think it's going to be a lot better. I think quality is going to be better, selection of products is going to be better, and I think, you know, having more control over some of the things with the pricing and all of that is going to make things a lot better as well. So very excited for all of that, and hopefully you guys are excited too. And without that being said, let us get back into this. So I was going to look here and see, because there was one of this one. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something before we got into it, and I'm pretty sure it's for this, with this save file, because we missed out on some conversation with Lupe before she left, and so I'm pretty sure this was the save file that left off where we can go straight to her and talk to her, just so you guys can hear that conversation.
Yes?
Yes, okay, so we can have this conversation with
You
her.
want a book about birds of the Southwest?
I might. Why do you ask?
Because I found a piece of a book cover in the fishing shack, and since it was about birds, I wondered if it was yours.
No. It's not from any book I have. I've never been in the ice fishing shack, so how could it be?
Good luck with your birding.
Ta-ta!
And then we should... Yep.
Is this yours?
So she turned, something fell on the floor, and it's clearly a...
What, that bullet? Don't be silly. Why would I be carrying ammunition around?
It kind of looked like it dropped out of your pocket.
Well, since it was never in my pocket, that's impossible now, isn't it? It was probably lying there on the floor all along, and you just happened to kick it into view, that's all. This did used to be a hunting lodge, dear. I wouldn't worry about it.
You used that bullet I found on the floor to alter the sights on Ollie Randall's rifle, didn't you?
What? That's so ridiculous. It's laughable.
You did it because you're a member of Run and Grow Free, and you're trying to protect the wolf at any cost, aren't you?
Look at me. Do I really look like some kind of wildlife fanatic?
I never judge books by their covers, Miss Camille. Look, I don't want to see anything happen to that wolf either. If you belong to Run and Grow Free, just tell me. I'm good at keeping secrets, believe me.
You're right. I am a member of Run and Grow Free. I did make sure that brute would miss if he took a shot at the wolf, and I will do whatever it takes to protect that beautiful creature.
So, you're here undercover?
Yes.
What are you going to do next?
That's all I'm going to tell you, Nancy. And if you really are concerned about the wolf's welfare, you won't repeat any of this to anyone.
And then if you go try to talk to her
Let's
again...
not talk anymore, Nancy. People are starting to get suspicious. I said no more talking.
And now she says that every time you go to try to talk to her. So, yes, it is hard to trigger Maggie, but that's what's so frustrating is I did trigger it. I just didn't go over and talk to her after I had triggered it. And so we didn't get to have that. So I saw that I was able to have that little spot that was right before she left where it triggered that conversation. So I wanted to show you guys so you could hear what that conversation is in case you've not ever heard it before. I know there's some people who've played through the game who are like, I never got to talk to her. There was one person who was like, well, okay, this is a slight spoiler. So if you've not finished the game, play the game. Tune out for a second and I will thumbs up when you can listen again. So there's actually at least one person I heard who said that they went through the entire game without talking to her, never even saw her, and later they were seeing posts or something about the game and they saw a picture of her and they're like, who is that? They had no idea who she even was. Like, they just didn't know. I think they thought she was just like some NPC you just don't see, and they didn't realize she was actually physically in the game. It was so funny. But anyways, spoiler over. Yeah, it's very comical. So let's see what all we need to do. We gotta look for those. I think we had the note telling us to go. Yeah. I think we had that and I just haven't done it yet.
That's finished. That's finished. That's finished. That's finished. Can't check that. Can't check. Still need to do that.
Oh, we need to do that. Yeah.
Still can't
Okay,
check that off
it's
yet.
time to go down to the sauna. Yeah, Tori, it's quite fun to do. I highly recommend it. It's very comical. Okay, so it's not there anymore. I guess it's in my inventory? No. It just disappeared into the ether, I guess. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna try to be careful not to click out of the window because That's when bad things happen.
Hello? Anybody here?
Yeah, Amy, that as
He's not here
well.
before. That birthmark below his eye.
I always
looks
feel like it's
very
really fun to
familiar.
try to play the games in some way that's like not the way that you would necessarily just naturally think to play it. Like when I did the final scene and I just didn't walk in to go see what happened to Maya.
All these pipes connected. I can turn on the cold water and cool this place off. If I can just get cold water running through these pipes, I'll be okay.
Suki, stop messing with my thing. Damn. Stop it.
If I don't get these
I
pipes adjusted
have a
soon,
time
I'm not gonna
constraint.
make
Let
it.
go of my chair.
I don't have much time. There.
I know,
It's
Nancy.
still
I'm trying to
locked
get the
in, but
stupid
at least
cat
I don't
off
feel
my
like a
chair.
rotisserie chicken anymore.
Nancy,
Mr. Kessler? What are you doing down here?
I came down here looking for Ollie, but then I heard all this noise and thought I'd better check it out. Door got stuck again, huh? Say, you look kind of bedraggled. Are you all right?
Sometime I need to do a speed run of this game, because I can beat this game in about an hour.
Yeah, that's me. When I was a kid, this place was practically my second home. My late grandmother, Tilly Wentworth, used to own it.
I appreciate it, Maggie.
Was she the reason you wrote that
Okay.
letter I found crumpled up in your room?
About 2 years ago, just before she died, my grandmother
I want to
sold
know
this
how his
place
sweater is
to
staying
Albert
together at the
Moeequay
top when
without
it's not
telling anyone
buttoned.
in her family.
Like when the top
From
button
what I've
isn't
heard
done.
about Moeequay, I'm pretty sure he bullied her into selling. I think he cheated her, and he cheated us, and that it's high time somebody...
Taught him a lesson by, say, putting Icicle Creek Lodge out of business?
I had nothing to do with that explosion, loose window, the food poisoning, the icy stairs. None of that stuff. You ask me, it's karma. The Moeequays are just getting what's coming to them.
Since you used to spend so much time here, do you know if there's a way to get into Trapper Dan's needle?
You know that pyramid thing on the table over there by the entrance to the dining room? If you fool around with it until nothing but pigs show on the outside, this compartment will open up and inside will be this round magnetic thing that used to be Trapper Dan's special master key. Just hold it up by the needle and a hidden door will pop open.
Why did he need a special master key?
Who knows? I mean, let's face it. Living all by himself way out here in the wild, winter after long dark winter, Trapper Dan was probably stark raving bonkers.
Why is his hair the same
I better
color
get
as this
going.
wood? Or that book?
Okie dokie.
And why are these pine cones bigger than his head? Is that... Excuse... Sir! You were just here. Why'd you go sneaking off the other direction? Inconceivable. You gotta trust the madness here. Yeah, because there's a bunch that you have to do, or like they affect multiple ones. So I try to go ahead and deal with those
If there was a
first.
special master key in here, it's gone now.
Well, now we need to talk to him again about it. But let me guess, he's not here. He's not, because he just left randomly. Okay.
Can't check
Oh, we
that
have to
off
get...
yet.
Wait.
That's check.
Oh,
Can't
there's
check
so
that
many
off
things on
yet.
the list.
Can't been there. Oops, can't check that off yet.
Okay. Call that phone number. We need to... Guess we've not been collecting anything. Did I get the laundry this morning? Did I even do that? I guess I did. So it's too late for that today. Well, I guess we'll call the lady. Then maybe take an afternoon nap. I don't know. Oh, I gotta... Did I write it down? Did I write down the number, or do I have to just... I did not. Why would I do that? That would make too much sense. Nancy. Oh dear, I already don't remember the end of it. Wait, no. I think that was it? Yeah. Ah.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, professor of geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose.
I love her.
The sound of the beep.
She's so funny.
Disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah, I love talking with her.
Well, actually, this...
Like, all of the
someone's,
eccentric
dog was using it as a chew toy.
female scientist sort of people
You know what it is?
It's a
who
geophone.
have a strong
Someone
accent
stole
in
a
these
whole crate
games.
of them
They're
from me
all
when I was
amazing.
out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
Like, we have her, we have Paliki Vadas, we have gosh, what's her name? Curse of Blackmore Manor. Like, we have several of these ladies, and they're all a hoot. I love them all.
Why were you on Skookum Ridge?
I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when
Where's
I came back,
Paliki,
the
though?
trailer had been
Is she the
broken
one from Curse of
and all
Blackmore
my
Manor?
geophones were
There's a
gone.
Danger and Deception Island and
Stick it in
Curse
the
of Blackmore
ground, and
Manor.
the
I
geophone
can't
will
remember the
detect
two
seismic
names
waves
and like which
turn
one
them
goes
into
with which.
electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. I was going to be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges
Maggie,
surrounding.
that is so
Got grant money
relatable.
and everything.
Before I was streaming, Suki was behind me on my chair, so she like squished in between me and the chair so I could only sit on the front edge of it. Because she was like, it's my chair. I'm like, it's literally not though.
When you say seismic waves, are you talking about earthquakes?
In a way. You see, the seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made. You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate
Everyone
deposits
just
of
stole my
hydrocarbons
mouse pad.
like
Oh my
oil and
gosh.
gas.
What
That's
types
funny.
of mineral
Mine
deposits
sticks
are
to the
likely
desk,
be
kind
found
of, so
around
it'd
the
be harder
Icicle
to
Creek
steal.
drainage?
All kinds of deposits. Silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
I love saying that word.
Molybdenum.
I think that's why I became a geologist.
Just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum.
Anyway.
Molybdenum, exactly, Tori.
Or anything that would indicate who stole them. Please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
What if, new merch idea, what if there was a t-shirt that just said molybdenum, and then on the back it said, I love saying that word. I think that's why I became a geologist. That would be hilarious. I think it would be hilarious.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to
Oh,
find
he didn't move the mouse pad, he just sat on it. Make it a sound alert. That would be a great sound alert.
Paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world. So I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market.
Hello,
for them.
nobody
Black
McBeat.
market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for them.
Thank you for answering my questions.
One more thing. All of my my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief.
Hello,
Bye.
Mama Beat. How is it going? I wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it or not. Okay, so we had that conversation. I think we're gonna have to take a nap, because, like, we don't have anything else to do here.
Check. Still need to do that.
Well, I mean, we have stuff, but we have stuff that depends on
Can't check.
getting... like, we have to get... Bill isn't around to ask him about the pyramid. And then we have to get laundry to do the other stuff. So, like... we don't have anything. Okay, so we're gonna take a nap. I think I'm gonna try 4. I have a plan I want to do here. Joshua, I am doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Oh. Oops. Oh my gosh. It says unknown. It's a mystery. Well, that's not, ma'am, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, go back. Go back. Oh, Nancy. Oh no. Oh, this is an adventure. Okay. Look, we're just gonna go take another nap, because that did not go according to plan. The unknown. You just tried to message me and send it to the ND34 chat. wait, what? Oh, it's a picture of the cat. I mean, let's be honest. The big chat would also love a picture of your cat. So, I feel like that's totally valid. Like, you won't even have to act like that was an accidental text. Okay, let's just go ahead and put on the snowshoes, because we're not gonna do that again. Okay, so I'll have to go and look, but I'm assuming that was Tori that bought merch. So I'm guessing whoever it was did not put that their name was unknown, and that was just another issue. It was not you. Wait, then who? What? Wait, who? I don't know who it was. It's a mystery. You have not done it. Who did it? And did you put your name as the unknown, or is this an error? I'm trying to figure out if it's an error, is the whole thing here. Because, Mr. Beat actually programmed this himself, because, so Streamlabs has, I got a minute to wait before it's sundown. So, he had to program it, because for Streamlabs, they do alerts and all that automatically for stuff through their site, but in order to do those alerts for other sites, they either have to have their own way of doing that integration, or you have to just program it yourself. So he programmed it from scratch. Well, I mean, using the materials both sites offer, but it was very complicated and took him a lot of time. So it is very cool, and I am glad that he did that and very thankful for it. but I'm wanting to make sure there's not an issue with it going wrong, so that's why I'm curious. Okay, so Tori's working on it. I guess I could just try to go look at the information, but we'll figure that out later, I guess. Hello, puppy. Can I talk to you?
Down, forward, jump, bark. Isis. Down, forward, jump, bark. Go.
She's so cute. Why does she only make... Her little feet sounds are so selective.
Around, paw. I'm going to stop. Isis. Down, forward,
Wait.
jump, bark.
Is that the sound of
Around,
Isis
paw,
yawning?
go.
Because I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I'm very pleased and impressed with him pulling that together. It took a lot. Oh no, Maggie. That's the worst. Okay. So now...
It's too dark and too cold to
Ta-da!
head back to the lodge now. I'll just hunker down here for the night.
So we spent the night in the cabin place. So there you go. That is the thing you can do in case you didn't know. Which is so funny because I definitely did that as a kid, like when I was younger and played it. And then at some point I tried to do it again, and either I just was having a moment and could not figure it out, or I, like it just bugged out and wouldn't do it. And like I stayed there forever and it would just not let me spend the night there. And then I was like having a moment, like, did I just hallucinate all of that and it's not a thing? So with this playthrough, I was like, okay, I have to figure out if that's an actual thing or not. And now I'm so curious about this mysterious person. And I was so just
Warm
taken
again.
back by the unknown that I didn't even look at what it said for what they got or anything. So now I'm just beyond curious. So even though we showed up past breakfast time, we can still go cook breakfast. Alrighty, let's figure this out. Okay, 1 French toast, 2 French toast, 3 French, no, 1 French toast, 2 French toast, 1 French toast. Wait, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1? What? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Which is 1, 3, wait. Okay, we can only put 6 on here. I think I need 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You add. Dad, no! Stop it. Add. These cook so much faster than my French toast. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. 2 Canadian bacon. 3 Canadian bacon. 1 Canadian bacon. Ooh, that's not Canadian bacon. Okay, eggies. You want an omelet with 1 of everything. Can do. Roger that. Yep, put the cheese. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. What? Put the thing. Yeah. 1. Yeah. 2. 3. Okay, I think I got that. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. I'm making it more stressful than it actually is, but
Order
hey, we got yours. And we've
Order
got
up.
yours. Wow, we're just cooking.
I can't serve this.
What did I do
Make it
wrong in
again.
that one? Oh, I put too much. Wait, I put too much of something. Okay. This cooking minigame stresses me out so much. I think it's very fun. when I try to multitask too much, it becomes too stressful. Come on. Wait, none of the rest of you want omelets.
Order
That
up.
is sad. Why don't you want omelets? Okay, you want one. You want two.
Order up.
Okay, catching up on chat a little bit now. You're having issues fighting with your widescreen monitor. Oh, I see what you're saying, Maggie. Okay, you said it stresses you out. I need like the whole cooking time each time because I go slowly, one at a time, and then have so little time for actual sleuthing. You like the cookies and spy and the fish and sea, but you're not a huge fan. Lou says cooking puzzles actually relaxes me when stressed out. Even did it after I was told I don't have to, just because it's the one puzzle I can solve on my own. Cooking is okay for me. I don't like it IRL. Don't like it in games either. You like Snack Shop. I like this one because it's not time sensitive. Like, it's only stressful if you make it stressful, really. Like, if you try to multitask as much as possible, then it gets stressful because you have too many things going on at once. But if you don't do that, if you just sit there and kind of take your time with it, like, you can take however long you want to do it. So I do like that I can try to be as efficient as possible, or I can just be really slow and relaxed. Some of them that just have a time constraint, those are very stressful. Tori, thank you for the stuff. You know, I mean, I know what you're doing. It's giveaway stuff that you won, but I am very excited for you to get the new stuff, and I hope you like it. Okay, let's see. So now, no, this way. We gotta go get the, we gotta get the laundry bag. And now we can go collect the washcloths.
I think I'll keep one of these washcloths.
Personally, I really like cooking. I don't really know what to tell you about like why. It's just a thing. But I also I grew up helping my mom cook, and she's the one who taught me how to cook. And even if I wasn't cooking, I was maybe being a sous chef or something for her, or I was doing homework in the kitchen while she cooked. So it is very, in some ways it's nostalgic, but also just feels natural to me. Oh, Tori, you decided to get the darker blue instead. I mean, I think most of the colors look really good. I would have trouble picking, honestly, because they all have their own appeal. Now we have those. Okay, we need to look for... Oh, yeah, we might have missed... Did we miss our opportunity? We might have.
What you need?
I couldn't help but overhear the argument you and Ms. Camille
You can
had.
also, when you go down
She
here...
messed up my rifle so I couldn't shoot that wolf, so I
To go to the
tossed her
sauna,
out.
you can
Told
grab
her to
his
take her to a
rag.
crusade
I
somewhere
forgot to do
else.
that.
Do you think she was responsible for any of the other stuff that happened around here?
The dark blue is calling.
Anybody who deliberately
That's
sabotages
so
man's
fair.
rifle is
Tori, I
capable
feel
of
like you're a
anything.
winter,
But at
so I
least
feel
now
like
I know
a lot of
why
dark
she's
colors
so
and jewel tones and
like
stuff
I
look
told
really
her
good
as I
on
was
you.
giving her the bum's rush.
So I think that's
Next
so
time,
valid.
I won't miss.
Hello, Elizabeth. Enjoy your work. Hope you're having a good evening.
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
And you're streaming Blackmore. Gosh, the sound effects of that. You're streaming Blackmore tonight, right?
How can I help you?
Okay.
You're busy, so I'll let you go.
Look at the size of this Apple Watch. Anyway. Sir, are you out here where I could, like, talk to you? Okay.
Hello again.
I opened up that pyramid like you told me, but there was nothing inside.
There wasn't? Oh.
Wait, Tori, what are we
Well,
saying
I'm
ooh
afraid
about?
you're out of luck.
Could that magnetic key thing be somewhere else?
You know, Grandma Tilly once told me that if you turn the top of the pyramid 45 degrees, then fill all
Oh,
the
do you not
boxes
know
on the
that, Tori?
outside
Have you
with
never heard
one
that
kind of
before?
animal, then another kind of animal, until you do that for
No,
all
so it's
4
like-
animals. She said if you do that, you'd find a journal in there written by Trapper Dan himself.
Bill, we have to talk about fashion. Calm down. Okay, so there's each of the seasons. So there's like spring, summer, fall, winter, and it's based on like your complexion and your coloring and stuff. So like your hair color, skin tone, like if you're a warm tone or cool tone, eye color, like all those things. And sometimes you're kind of more than one, so you can pull off different things. But oh no. If it's fashion, then no, I've never heard this. So that's basically what it is. And so I think that for what I've seen, you having like the darker hair and it's kind of cool tone and stuff, you seem to look really good in a lot of like jewel tones. So like a lot of those dark colors, like really dark, rich purples, like the dark kind of burgundy, like garnet colors. All those sort of dark colors, like emeralds, all those colors look really good on you. When you've had like sweatshirts and things and reels that are those dark colors, they always look really good. And so that's why I feel like you're probably a winter. And I think, yeah, Mama Beat is also a winter, so she looks really good in those colors. Because her hair is like silver gray sort of color, so it's very cool toned. And so they look really good on her too. I don't know if it's entirely my color, but part of it would be like maybe fall because of the red hair. However, like I have the red hair, but I have blue eyes and my skin tone is very cool. And so I can kind of do some warmer colors and cooler colors.
Did
Yeah.
you ever read it?
I was a kid. What would I want to read some crazy old coot's journal for?
I'd better get going.
Glad you dropped by.
So, yeah, so it's way more complicated than that. It's like all these things that try to put you in like a little box. That's really a very broad category. It's like that's kind of the gist of things, but everybody is usually some mixture of things or somehow more complex than that. And so that's why things like the people that like find your colors and all that, like that's why it's a thing, because it is fairly complicated actually.
What's up?
Oh, cool. We have
Nice
nothing to
talking
talk
to
to you
you.
about.
Happy trails.
Why is your watch just a blob? Do you see that? His watch face is just a blob. There's absolutely no sharpness to that image whatsoever. Okay, so we gotta like do that thing. And then yeah, so we got the coons. Okay, so this is like it was before. No. I was afraid of that. Okay, so now I got all those. And then there's like a pattern to how this... Golly gee.
What in the Hagrid of Harry
Oh, no.
Potter
Oh, I've
is going on
soiled
around
it.
here? What is
Absolutely
this?
soiled it.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
go.
no. Oh no.
Hufflepuff.
This is supposed to be way more simple than this. But I've already completely messed this up. Oh. No. Oh, no. Well. Okay, so that was a long way around. So I'm trying to do this without just cheating.
Rock and roll, dear.
Oh no. Oh, okay, I did that one. Oh, oh my word. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there is no comeback from that. Oh no. Okay, there is going back. Okay, so I want to say maybe this one is like, you do like... Oh no, you do that, but then you can't. Oh no. Oh no. See, this is what happens when you decide to be good and just not cheat on things. Everything becomes terrible. Okay. Maybe.
Because I was cheating.
Something.
I thought we were all cheating. That's why I thought it would be fun to catch you in the act.
Okay, that, and then... Yeah. Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was painful.
Daniel Weissnitz.
That was
better
the
known
least
as
efficient
Chef
way of ever doing that. What do you mean I bet? Nancy, you literally already know that. Devious varmints. Watch out for varmints. Hey look, it's Casper. Oh wait.
The first thing you need to do is crack my cipher below, or just follow the moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary.
I need those
Looks like the
eggs,
rest is in
Nancy.
some kind of code.
Okay.
Can't find Mary? Well, try pulling on that rope above the vaults.
I wish that this was one of those that, like, you could decode it in the book. That would be so much more helpful.
Rock and roll, dear.
Okay, I guess let's go ahead and we'll go out. Let's go have Isis sniff some stuff. You took a quiz and it says you're a spring.
I'm a sleuth, not a chef.
I love how Nancy said that in C when they just made her cook like one time and the rest of it was optional. But she didn't say that in this game when they forced her to be a chef without pay for like weeks. Not I'm singing Into the Unknown, but as who is the unknown? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm too curious. Can I easily like find the answer to this? I mean, like I know I can find the answer to this. Okay, there's Tori's. Wait. Was it just a test? Was that Mr. Beat testing things? I'm suspicious that it was a test because I don't have any other orders showing. I'm suspicious. Suspicious. I didn't read what it said, so I just read unknown and then was like, what is this? And I don't have a way to pull it back up. That's the only downside, is I don't have a way to pull it up. Isis, can you put this in your mouth? Oh my gosh, mid-yawn. Oh my word. Okay. Is it Yanni's?
Looks like it's not Yanni's.
What about Bill's? If I'd done
Negative
things
for Bill
differently, I
Kessler.
could have also tested Ollie and Guadalupe, but does not really matter because it's
The
Lou
scents
Talbot's.
match,
Not
which
is
means
it
those
Yanni's?
notes belong to
Don't
Lou
be
Talbot.
suspicious, don't be suspicious. Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun. Da da da. Da da. Ba da da. So I've been working on a project for ICE that I'm very excited about. And I'm hoping I should be able to get it up this week.
Warm again.
Dun dun dun.
Now what?
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Lou Talbot, charged with trespassing, vandalism, and theft, found digging on private property, creating a piece of earthitecture inspired by maverick artist Poppy Dada, of keeping the dinosaur bones dug up in the process.
Whatever,
Dinosaur
Klepto.
bones?
Let's go confront Mr. Talbot. Actually, no. Let's wait because I want to cook. I want to cook lunch for everybody. So I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap. We'll confront you after lunch. Who is the real klepto? Not the real klepto. Okay. One quesadilla. No quesadilla. One quesadilla.
famous
police detective in the country. Okay, so everybody wants a quesadilla. But... Wait, what does Lou want? Ah!
You
I don't
just
know which one is
entered my
Lou's.
room through the wall.
Oh no! I keep pulling up the same ones. Bob Saget! Why do these... Wait. Oh, I have a quesadilla for everybody else, so I don't need another one. Bob Saget, Lou! I want to make you food covered in paprika. Bob Saget.
Order up.
Okay, so now, nope, everyone else is getting burgers.
You know it, you love it. The
original Sudoku! I can't wait to play that game, honestly. So, you guys should be getting a little hint right now as to the video that I'm working on. Wink, wink.
Order up.
Nothing says I love you like a new murder tool.
I think it was this.
Order up.
Nailed it. Yes, I have a video I'm working on that should be out hopefully this week. I'm very excited. Okay, ooh. Trying to make this person have cheese when they didn't want it.
Stop messing with that.
Alright. Mr. Sir. We need to talk. Oh, you're not here. Let's take a nap. It's fine. Wait, that's not my room. We'll just take a little power nap. No, okay. Let's go sleep for longer. Let's go to sleep for another hour. Yeah, let's go a little bit longer. I have not said what the video, what it is. I gave a hint. Aha! Hello!
Do you think I could have the Rex bone that you took from that plaque by the
It's a little bit
display
of a
case?
surprise.
Dude, what makes you think I took some bone from some plaque?
No way, Tori. How could anything beat ATAC forever?
Because you referred to it in your notebook, which I found outside in the snow.
Notebook?
Someone who has a really good nose for such things is positive that it's yours.
All right, here's the deal. There's a lot of people out there who collect stuff like fossils and dinosaur bones, okay? They pay big bucks for them. And it just so happens paleontology's kind of my thing, so yeah, I collect bones and I sell them.
So when you saw those stools over there, you recognized them to be dinosaur bones and decided to try to unearth more.
Except I haven't unearthed anything. I'm not the one who's
Stop
been making
messing
things
with
go
that.
boom out there. I mean, I may have found a couple of good specimens in a couple of craters, but I didn't make the craters, and I don't know who did. There. That's the key to the closet in my room. You want
How
the
did
bone
you
from
give
that
it to
plaque?
me?
Go ahead and take it.
Is this Webster's
Okay, dude,
or
excitement's
Merriam-Webster's
over.
dictionary? Because that's what it looks like it says. Lou, I think you're losing it a bit. Oh my gosh. Not him talking to Bill when Bill isn't there. That's amazing. No, no, no.
Look at all these bones. Lou's been a busy guy.
Do you have any bones?
Here's the
Nope,
one I'm looking
you're gonna
for.
have to
the
go
Rex
dig.
bone that's missing from that plaque.
All right. Let's go. Turn around, please.
You're going to have to go dig.
Joe has not lost supremacy, but the catty stuff's still your favorite dialogue exchange. There's just something about the UN quote. That's fair. It's a pretty great quote. My shoulder. I need to go to the chiropractor. I don't know what I did to it. I don't know if I did something to it while I was getting away from the rooster or if I slept funny or what.
So, I can rearrange these
This
by continuing
puzzle.
to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top.
The way he says it makes you happy the same way that Carter's saying what in the Haggard of Harry
Match
Potter
the
does.
symbols and line them up in
That's
rows
great.
of 3, maybe?
Okay. So let's see. So we gotta, okay, well, let's put that there, and maybe that there, and that there, and that there, and that there, and that there, that there, that there. Oh wait, that's not what. Wait, that's not what we needed to do. Wait, that's the opposite of what we needed to do. No. Okay, so maybe this makes it easier though. So we take the bunny, and we need. We'll put it there, so we get this, and we put that. Oh no, this is not. No, this. Ah. Okay, maybe let's do that, and then that thing. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I've got this. Okay, maybe I don't got this. So those are right. This one is how you say not right. And it's one of those where we have to mess this up in order to fix it. Let's do that, and then this. Oh no. This has just caused the same problem as before. But now I don't have a way to shove that out. Okay. Maybe can we start over? Is that an option? Okay. Because I was not going with the right strategy for this. Okay.
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is, how should I rearrange them? Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
In case anyone was wondering, this is not going according to plan. Now, I'm not sure I could say that there really was a plan. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, no, it is what I wanted to do. Then, wait, no. Okay. Sometimes it goes really well for me, sometimes it makes me want to hurt something. I'm already feeling that. So I'm going to try to do this without cheating. Hello, Suki. Okay.
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is, how should I rearrange them? Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
Okay. Now those are right, but this one's not going to be right. Oh no. No. I've just reordered the chaos. So it's gonna be the same thing, but just over here. Oh no. This is like a slider puzzle. It's like just not... Okay, I'll put that there, and put that there, and put that there, and then put that there. And we put that there, and then we put... No, that's still the same thing. Oh no. Okay.
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is, how should I
Suki,
rearrange them?
tate.
Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
You just entered my room through the wall.
Only the most famous police detective in the country.
Trying to provide encouraging music. I appreciate it. Mama Beat is not trying to provide encouraging music. She's providing chaos. Not make you a mod on Twitch, you can make your Pa Pennies a round number. Oh my gosh. You guys are wild. Oh, this is Suki, yeah. This is Suki. Okay.
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is, how should I rearrange them? Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
Wait just a second. No.
Suki,
Come
tate.
on. My gosh, you have so many Pa Pennies.
So, I can rearrange
No,
these
I
by
feel like
continuing
that
to
was
drop the tile
Nancy.
that falls out the bottom. So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top.
Nancy,
The
I would
question
just
is,
really
how should I
like to
rearrange
not
them?
do this right now.
Match the symbols and line them up in rows
Can
of
we
3,
maybe not do that? Can we not, though? Oh, wait. Did I just do it?
Bingo!
I did it! I did it! Oh my gosh. Here we go. Going into the beyond. Come here, Soupy. Soupy. Say hello to all the people. Why? You refuse to look up. Why are you like this? You're stuck to me now. Let go of my shirt. You're gonna mess it up. Let go of my shirt down there. Get your foot out of my throat, Suki. I just want to show you to the people. Oh, whatever. You absolute worm.
Suki, tate.
Oh yes, very good call, Amy. Let me save. Does Suki have some beer patch? So she has a little spot on her, we call them her eyebrows, like above her eyes. She's a little bit bald, at least from a certain angle.
Just rocks hung in cages. I wonder what makes the rocks glow like that.
Suki. Are you gonna go sit behind me again? Here. She is behind me. / next to me. There is not space for you to do this. I'm sure this is fine.
The wolf followed me. I wonder if she expects me to do something. Looks like the map to some kind of maze.
Okay. So, it's so late in the day, I don't think we can do the first one. Let's go above ground, wait for it to be morning time, and then we'll do it. Let's go wander around. Morgan doesn't want spoilers for this game. Yes, that is correct. You miss Morgan and Professor Hotchkiss and Reiki in the chat. Yeah, I think Professor Hotchkiss does dance, and they have a ton of rehearsals and stuff right now. So she's just incredibly busy in general.
A moose, a wolf, a raccoon,
And
a
Sleuthy
pig.
doesn't want spoilers for
The
this
same
game.
animals Trapper Dan mentioned in
And
his journal when it came
I think
to getting
Ducky's been
into
dealing
his
with a
needle
lot
without
lately
the
too.
key. I'll bet that's what's behind this wall. A room below the needle. Next thing I have to do is get each of these panels open. Of these panels open.
Oh wait, guys, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering the right place. Where the wall moves. Let's see again. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this right. So this spot right here, like where my mouse is, there's like a little nubbin, and I'm pretty sure it moves. You see that? Did you guys see that? Am I imagining things? Did anyone else see that? It's like the side of the wall moves. Okay, we're going back. We're doing it again. The wall moves. Okay, look at this spot right here, right above the mouse. You see how there's like a little piece that sticks out next to the wood? So there's that little spot right above the mouse, and keep watching that spot. It looks like someone was like leaned out partway, and so one of the last times I was playing this game, I saw that for the first time, and I thought there was somebody in the tunnel with me, and I was like, what is this scene that I've never triggered before? Like, I thought someone was coming after me. I was so spooked. It was actually kind of terrifying. I had no idea what was going on. And then I just realized it's part of the cutscene, and it happens every single time. Okay. So, I'm gonna go wait for it to be morning time, because you have to go like straight from here back to the lodge for the next step that I'm gonna do. So, the tunnels in this game are very weird. They are quite bizarre. It's probably from all the radiation, honestly. This whole area is just completely irradiated.
It's too late to walk back to the lodge now. I'd better spend the night here.
Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Okay, let's go. Suddenly the clock said 7 a.m. Yep, I love how it changes to 7 a.m. before she goes to sleep. So it implies not that Nancy slept, but that Nancy actually traveled in time and then pretended to sleep. Okay, so we need to go up to where this blue arrow is. So this is going to be forward, right, left, right, jump. Wait, oh dear. Forward, right, left, right, jump. Wait, forward. We're gonna try. Forward. Right. Left. Right. Jump.
Isis. Forward. Right.
I'm gonna
Left.
try this.
Right. Jump. Go.
That's what Nancy always does. I mean... Oh, really, Amy? That would be very interesting. Because this game in particular is a very interesting point in this series because it's the first game with this kind of interface, like after the books. And then things after this also kind of change. She is just ready to go. Okay, and now she's gonna hold this for over an hour while we go back to the lodge. We gotta run though. So I'm trying to remember what game comes immediately after this. I'm not remembering off the top of my head. Okay, run. Let's cry. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of changes when we get to cry as well. And then I'm trying to remember, what is the first game you can play windowed? Is it Cry or is it after that? I was kind of thinking it might be Cry. Yeah, so because I think this is the first game that has the different interface, but it's also not windowed capable. So it is like a transition sort of period.
Warm again.
I need to run the humidifier in our house because it is so dry. The air is so dry with the winter, everything. My hands are just completely dry. My hands are crispy. It is not great. Okay, so we did that successfully. Let's go be the maid. You're back, you just finished Ghost of Thornton Hall. Sounds great, Casey. Was this your first time, like, actually playing it? Because I know you're not big with the spooky games. I can't remember if you... I was thinking you hadn't actually played it before. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Jacket.
Dun dun dun.
I'm getting a definite feeling I'm not wanted here.
Okay, so here's my question. First of all, why is Nancy's jacket brown inside? There's no way this jacket was warm enough for this weather, I'm just saying. Leave the mansion now. So, why? How? Okay. This game is implying that the culprit knocked Nancy unconscious, removed her jacket from her, and then blew up the lake. So, like, I'm just very confused. It's like they assumed she would survive and make it out okay when they blew up the land that she was on. But it's like, wouldn't you assume that she would not make it out if you blow up the entire lake that she's on? In which case, why would you need to take off her jacket? Like, that was clearly to make it so she would freeze. If she's, like, It seems awfully plot convenient. That's what I'm thinking. So wait, so how do I maid service this room? It still shows that the maid needs to. Well, now I can't get back in there. Can I have my jacket? It shows I still need to do stuff. But I cannot. That's gonna drive me crazy. You liked it. You think you played it too much at once, though. Oh, too many times all at once. Okay. It wasn't as scary as you thought it would be. Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is just the atmosphere. It doesn't have too much of like actual spooks, really. Like I feel like it has more of a scary ambiance and suspense and tension. But like something like Saw has more just outright jump scares, I feel like. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like, Amy, so it seems like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe the jacket was meant to identify she was at the lake that blew up. Oh, like they were gonna plant it to show that that's what happened to her? Oh, that would be weird. Okay, let's look at our to-do list here.
That's finished.
We got the bone.
That's finished.
We got the bone.
That's finished. Check. Can't check that off yet.
I mean, I just went back there to see her.
Been there,
Why did that not count?
That's check. That's been there, done that.
All right. Guys, I think we are approaching Fox and Geese time.
Still need to... Oops, haven't done that.
I think it's time. So, you know what that means. It's time to pull up the Arglethump guide. Okay, perfect. He's actually here. Wait, did we make breakfast this morning? I don't know. We're not in trouble for it, so... Not Fox and Geese time. Okay, I should have pulled this up ahead of time, but I'm not always smart. Thankfully it's in my like search history or whatever. I think. Oh no, there's multiple videos. Oh, here we go. Quick strategy. That's what we need. We need the quick strategy. So, it's like with how Fox and Geese works, it's not hard. It's just that there's... Oh, no, I don't want to look at that ad, please. There's so much like based on luck, and it has to move just in the right way that you have to keep like reloading. That's what's annoying. My dude, let's...
Oh, hi.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
I mean, that's a total
Could've
lie.
fooled me. What do you want?
Since Mr. Talbot isn't here, could I play a game of Fox and Geese with you?
You bet. Have a seat. Here are the rules. The white pieces are the geese. The black piece is the fox. The goal of the geese is to corner the fox so he can't move, while the goal of the fox is to gobble up geese so that they can't corner him. The geese can only move forward along a line to the next point, either directly forwards, diagonally, or sideways. Same thing for the fox, except when he's next to a goose that has an empty spot directly behind it. He can jump over it.
Gobble it up.
Right. Gobble it up and remove it from the board.
Hot Evanescence has entered the
turns and play
chat.
until somebody wins and somebody loses. I'll be the fox. Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You bet.
Oh, wait, no! Nancy!
Okay if we start over?
No. Nancy.
Huh? Oh. Now what?
How about another game of
I
Fox
did
and
it.
Geese?
Say about
Now
the
you're
pig.
talking. Have a seat. Ready?
Would you mind if we use this little pig I found in place of the fox piece?
Fine by me.
Okay. We got it. We're fine. Okay. Michael, tell me how to do this. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're going to go right there. Okay. I'm just gonna call this Fox and Geese 1. He didn't say how to play it again. Well, I'm glad, because that takes forever. No. Go to the right spot, please. Yes, okay. And then we need to go... No. No. Okay, good. Now you're in the right spot. And now we need to do this. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna not panic. Oh, no, we should panic. I did something wrong already. No! Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe if I didn't have the pause button in the middle of the screen, that would help. Okay. So we want to get to that point. We do that. Oh, yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem. It wasn't me. It was the game. Okay. So go with that. And then, no, we don't want that. Go back there. Go up, please. No. Come back. Go up. No. No. Get into position, please. Can I just do that? Okay. And now what we need here is to put this down and it go backwards, which it did not do. So we have to start it. Okay, I should save it at that point. That's what I should do. I'm Team Panic. Oh no. The fox didn't watch the quick guide. Oh my gosh, right. Okay. Go up. Good. Good, piggy. Go there. And go there. And now we're going to save it. And hopefully that works. No. It didn't do that. It's not going to load. No, it restarts the whole thing. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. That's why it's so annoying, because you can't save an individual, like, moves or whatever. Excuse you. That is not at all where you need to be. Can I lure you backwards? Oh no. See, okay. See, here's the thing. It's actually easier to restart than giving you a real idea, some sort of reenactment of these two playing Fox and Geese, but Nancy verbalizes these kinds of stress things players say to the screen. Oh, that'd be so funny. Okay. No. No. Piggy, come here. Yeah. No. Just come. Why are you running that way? Why are you actually running that way? Just behave. Okay, now go up. No, not there. Go straight up. Stupido. Sure, we're gonna go for it. Why not? No, that's not where you need to be. See, it's fine. It's just incredibly frustrating because of the oh, thanks for the compliment on the menorah. Alright, be safe going to pick him up, and well, at this rate, we're still going to be going for a while, so we'll probably see you again. This right here is the one challenge with speedrunning this game. It's like everything else is so fast, and then you get to this, and this is what like completely jacks up your playtime. Okay. Okay, finally it did it. Finally did it. Oh my gosh.
Well, would you look at that? His eyes turned red.
Inconceivable.
That is some pig you got yourself there.
Inconceivable.
Okay, if we start over?
Okay, so now we should be able to do basically the same thing, just in the reverse for this side. Okay. Okay, so now we do this, and we do this, and we hope it goes backwards. No, it did not. Oh, I didn't save it between. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Go. Well, this is a problem. This is very much a problem. I think I'm just gonna let it like very obviously win, because I think that's my only way out of this. Because I don't think I saved once the moose changed. And so the only way to fix that...
Darn. Okay, if we start over?
Without having to redo it, is to just lose on purpose. Okay. So now, we're doing the same thing, but in reverse. Okay, please go backwards. Oh, hallelujah, it went backwards. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Okay, we just have one more.
Another win, another set of red eyes.
Just have one more. Just have one more, guys. I can just back out. Well, okay. You know what? That would be the easy way of doing it. Okay, so now... I've got to figure out how to do... We gotta look at this to see how to do the top one. Oh, it's already started that one. Okay, oop, nope. Okay. So now we are doing the last one. So we're going to start with doing... Wait, why is it...
Okay, if we start over?
Why did it glitch out? So now we need to do this, but instead of going whatever, like the other direction, like we wanted to go backwards now. Oh, it's because I saved it in the middle of that process. It's fine. No. Okay. That's probably good enough. Then we drag this one down. Bring this one down. We put this one here. We bring this one here. Bring this one here. Okay, so he's trying to get it to do something right now. Okay. This is to get it to... Okay, we can't do that one now. Let's use this one. No. No. So now we want it to get right here and go up this way. And then we can lock it in like the same way we've been doing, I think. Okay. So now it's up at the top. Now we bring this one over. And now we bring this one over and hope it goes backwards, which it did. And now I think we can bring either of those over. Yes, now we can bring either of these. Okay.
You win. Another win.
We did it.
Another set of red
We did it.
eyes.
We did. I didn't look at how much time that took, but not too bad. I feel like doing the first one is the hardest, and then the other ones are actually easier. So, blessings on Arglepuff, seriously. Alright, Mama Beat, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for coming by for a little bit. I'm glad you were here. So for those of you who didn't track with that,
Okay, if we start
I'm gonna
over?
try again just to show you. So basically, if you can get it to the middle bottom of one of these corners, then you only need to have one on either side and at least two on the long stretch above it in order to block it, because there's no diagonal paths. So here's why I hated this game, this mini game, I should say, when I was a kid. I thought, first of all, that you had to do all four of these, including the wolf. But I thought you had to get it in the center one on each of these corners and then fully surround it and then be able to have the top covered where there was at least two blocking all of that. So it was completely blocked in and specifically in the middle one. I thought you had to do that for every single one of them, which is so complicated and difficult. And it's like, why did I do that to myself? I don't really know why I thought that's what I had to do. So when you don't think you have to do it that way, it gets much easier. Okay.
Still need to do that.
Can we all just agree now that when Carter finally streams Ice, if he thinks he needs to do the wolf, we say nothing or agree with him? Oh my gosh. Oh my word. That would be like... It's like when he's struggling on the levels of A Little to the Left. And you're just sitting there like, I know the answer. Can we please do this faster? Can you imagine if we got to see the lodge at Christmas time? How cool that would be. It'd be amazing. Okay. Hi sis, are you good? Are you Gucci? Can I check this off my thing now? Have I officially checked on her? Oh, I need to call Pinevale Hospital.
Still need to do that.
What do you mean I haven't checked on her? She's right here and she's fine. Oh.
That looks like this measures radioactivity. I wonder if Ice has found it outside somewhere or in here.
This dry air irritates my nose so much. It's awful. Ah, I feel like I have to sneeze. Okay, so now the little gates are open, so we can go do this. I'm trying to think, is this like,
Oops,
this?
That's finished.
Oh yeah, we do this, but we still need to get the other thingies. Yeah. Okay. Left, no, forward, left, left, forward, left, left. Don't know if we need to say right there or not.
Forward, left, left.
Let me try this and see if it works.
Forward, left, left. Paw, go.
The little footsteps. We love Isis. I'm doing it right? Okay. It can be a little hard to tell which ones you have to tell her a command for and which ones are just like part of the same passage. But also, can we talk about how this guy was supposed to have created this like all these years ago? It wasn't... It was Daniel Weiss, however you say his name, Trapper Dan. He was alive in what, like the 1800s? Like, how did he make this? Okay. Forward, 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 jump, paw.
Forward, 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 jump, paw. Isis.
Let's try it.
Forward, 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 jump, paw, go.
Only gets confused if there's an intersection. Also, what happens if you don't have a brilliant tunnel-sized animal? Right. You just don't get to do this. But also, the concept that he did this with a pig is hilarious. Isis, you're doing great. Okay, forward, forward, right, forward, jump, forward, right, forward, jump, left paw.
Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw. Isis, forward,
See if
right,
that's right.
forward, jump, left.
He had so much time
paw,
on his hands.
Go.
Right. Amongst other things, just like the technology to be able to have like those lights in the mine shafts that light up whenever the animal walks through. Trying to figure this puzzle out when I was a kid was very challenging. I could not figure out the trick to like how to know when you need to tell her going forward or whatever. Like I kept constantly trying to tell her to go forward. Oh, Tori, I think I did the same thing. I thought I had to tell her how to go back too. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we need to go back and get the rest of those tokens to put in. But guys, we're pretty close to the end of the game here. Like, pretty close. I want to do maybe a couple more phone calls and stuff. Because there's so much dialogue in this game. And I think I've said it before, but it's something I do like with this game, but it's like, you can either beat this game in like an hour, or you can beat this game in like 11 hours. It just depends on how you want to play it and how much time you want to take, like exhausting all the conversations and the phone calls and playing the mini games. But like, I've definitely done a playthrough of this where I tried to be extremely thorough, and it was like 11 hours. Carter will beat it in 11. It'll be like an all-day stream for Carter. Yeah, I mean, I would love every second of it because I love this game. But still, it is a bit amusing.
Ah, much better.
That was really cold. Okay, well, let's... You know what? I know this is cheeky, but...
How can I help you?
That's all for now.
It has been a pleasure.
Lou Talbot's gone, in case you didn't know. Just up and left.
Do you have any idea why?
Nancy says as though she didn't accuse him of crime.
You don't have to do the cooking anymore. I can handle it from here on out.
I'd better get back upstairs.
By the way, you dumped the laundry bag before all the rooms were cleaned, so I put it back up at the front desk.
What? I couldn't clean that room. You absolute... No, absolutely not. We are not playing this game. Isn't it so good to know that there's just radioactive things around the lodge? Isn't that great? Very comforting. Oh, we have to do the thingy. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember this. And hopefully I do this right. Was that right? No. What'd I do wrong? Ah, I'm turned around. Oh. I just completely did that side wrong. Every single one of them. Excellent. Okay, it's white, red, and then blue. There we go. So now we've got pig, wolf, raccoon, and then we have to get this one.
Something tells me this radio belongs to Yanni. And if so, why is
Imagine if Nancy just planted evidence to make Ollie guilty. What? Just out of spite? Oh my gosh. Imagine dragons entered the chat, radioactive. See, now I can't clean this room. So like, how am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do here? I did nothing wrong. I have been falsely accused of doing the maid stuff wrong. All the other... Oh, we need to do this! All the other lodgers used to laugh and call them names and never let poor Ollie beyond Tina's dumb survey. Oh my gosh. Okay. One, 5, 5, 5. Mystico.
Who dares disturb the concentration of me?
Which thing is it I have to say that I want?
I'm sorry. This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, I see your future clear as tape. I see a white wolf and a dark figure named Bruno.
Bruno?
But beware,
Wait, Robert
Drew, the
Riedel
only
voiced this
lead to
character?
danger and
Something very special.
Cool. I mean, yes, Mystico.
The Magnificent.
Huh?
I could definitely
You're
do some
supposed to say Mystico the Magnificent.
Mystico redeemables.
Oh, right. Yes, Mystico the Magnificent.
So, Nancy Drew, what secrets from the beyond do you seek?
A reason for being. Some spice in my life. Okay, what are the good options? It's something very special. What's the other one I should do? Is it spice in my life? Hypnotized is a very weird choice to put on here. You can also ask to be hypnotized and he won't get mad at you. Oh, so is it just that he won't get mad? Okay, let's go for something very special.
A wise choice. Return to the icy depths, and there you will discover the jewel of...
Oh, I can't do this because you have to go ice fishing, don't you? You have to go ice fishing. I can't do that. Wait, does it... Wait, will it magically work? Can I make it work with magic? Is that a thing? That's the wrong way. Go anyway. I can go back. It'll work. Ah, Freddy! Freddy! Ah, Freddy. Ma'am, I don't have time for this. We gotta solve a mystery. I literally have the stuff we need to go find the culprit. Like, I have the things to trigger the final cutscene in my inventory. I just have not done it because we're gonna do all this other stuff. It will magically take you to the hole in the floor. Okay, I was kind of thinking that it would work. Okay, it just teleports me here. And we have to get the, it's an Easter egg, right? That's not an Easter egg, that's a log. Excuse me, I would like the egg, please. Can I has it? What? It was right there, I almost missed it. Did I miss it? No, I got it. Okay, I thought I missed it. It might randomly pick where it spawns.
Ah, warm
okay,
again.
So I know I need to like. Is this? I use it to. Ooh. Then I take the egg, and I do this, and I can go in here, and there's the Easter egg tree, and the Easter egg eggs, and the chicken, and the egg tree, and the bowl of eggs, and well, all of this stuff. Why isn't there a bed in here? Also, why can I go to this one area, but I can't go anywhere else? So anyway. And then, yeah, I gotta go to sleep, and I get the weird dream. So we'll just put off finding the culprit for a day. It's fine. Wait, can I just take, like, a nap? Is that a thing? I'll just take, like, a 30-minute nap? Yep. Oh! Here we go! Ah! What? The hands. Ah!
Oh man, talk about your freaky dreams. My subconscious needs to get a life.
That was really something. That was something special. Yeah, it is creepy. If you sit there and like try to think about it and like really analyze it, it's very interesting.
Pinevale Hospital, Nurse Blake speaking.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm trying to locate a man named Julius McQuaid. I think he may have been treated there on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes, Julius McQuaid. I remember him well. Was he a relative, dear?
Was? You mean he passed away?
Yes, dear. Viral pneumonia. As I recall, we admitted him and he was gone less
The
than
hands are the freakiest part, for sure.
Well, I wasn't a relative and I didn't really know him. We had kind of a mutual friend.
From his appearance, it looked as if he'd spent the last several years holed up somewhere in the wilderness. That's why I remember him. I felt sorry for him, living all alone like that.
Actually, he wasn't alone. He was with our mutual friend.
Well, that's good to hear.
You weren't able to locate any next of kin?
No, I'm afraid we weren't. When he came in, all he had were the clothes on his back. No wallet, nothing. We turned his clothes over to the authorities along with his remains. But last I heard, they weren't able to locate any relatives either. I'm sure by now he's been cremated.
Well, thank you for the information.
Sorry the news couldn't have been better. Goodbye, dear.
Okay, and let's call... there's so much dialogue with her. Let's see if there's anything we want to do. I'm making a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer parody with Ollie Randall, the handyman.
This is Nancy Drew again.
Is everything all right?
The wolf's fine. I just have some questions.
Like what?
Are you the one who wrecked all the gear that was in the fishing shack?
Yes, that was me. I was afraid that Bill Kessler fellow would encounter the wolf on one of his
This is a
trips
good
out to the
question,
shack,
Casey. Why
and
didn't
then it
she
would
do
end
better with
badly
that?
for the wolf. So I did a number on his equipment. I've done worse while working on behalf of Run and Grow Free. Believe me.
When you were here at the lodge, how come you had a magazine that featured Yanni Volkstaya in your room?
You're very observant. I read the article thinking he might make a good spokesperson for Run and Grow Free. But then I actually talked to him. At which point I realized that not only is he a raving egomaniac, but he's appallingly superstitious when it comes to wolves. I put an abrupt end to that conversation. I was afraid he might try to tell me that wolves had eaten his grandmother or something.
No.
You know, actually... never mind.
Never mind.
Did you ever hear any explosions?
I don't know
while
that
you
we
were
really need to
staying at
have any of
Icicle
this
Creek Lodge?
conversation.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard several.
Do you have any idea what caused them?
My first thought was that Ollie had completely lost it and was going after the wolf with explosives. But when I realized that even he wasn't that stupid, I assumed it was someone clearing an avalanche or a downed tree or something. While we're on the subject of explosions, did anyone ever figure out what made the bunkhouse blow up like that?
The sheriff says it was plastic explosives.
Wow, that's serious. No offense, but it sounds to me like instead of hiring a new maid, the owner of the lodge should have hired herself a detective.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. We're just
That's it for
gonna...
now.
It was
We're just
wonderful
gonna...
talking to you.
No.
Bye.
Let's just... Wait, can we... Wait. I don't think I've ever tried to do this. No, it doesn't go anywhere. Keyword is hired isn't paid. Right, exactly. Yeah, I didn't think this would go anywhere. I was curious if you could call Lou after he leaves, though. Okay. See if there's anything interesting to talk to her or the sheriff about.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. I finished that survey and faxed it to Tino.
Only the most famous police detective in the country.
Just saying Tino instantly before that happened. That was great timing. I faxed the survey to Tino. Only the most. Oh my gosh.
have any idea what would make
Oh, this
Bill
is an
Kessler
interesting
think that
conversation.
your father cheated Tilly Wentworth when he bought Icicle Creek Lodge from her?
What does Bill Kessler know about it?
Apparently she was his grandmother.
Okay, here's what happened. Apparently, Tilly Wentworth got addicted to the shop-at-home channel and couldn't stop buying things. And pretty soon she was in debt up to her eyeballs. So finally, totally desperate, she went to my father and offered to sell the lodge to him for just enough money to pay off her creditors. But there was one stipulation, that my father never tell her family the real reason she was selling.
Why not?
She was embarrassed. She didn't
Hello,
want her
Elle.
children and grandchildren to
How
discover
has your day
that
been
she
going?
squandered their inheritance. So my father bought the lodge from her, and as it turns out, she passed away soon afterwards. My father kept his word and never said anything to her family, even when they started saying that he'd somehow forced her to sell the lodge to him at a ridiculously low price.
Wow, Bill Kessler has no idea.
Well, unfortunately, it's gotta stay that way, so don't tell him. It's what his grandmother wanted.
Has anyone talked to you about the World Championship cross-country skiing competition that's going to be held somewhere in this area year after next?
That is something I am not at liberty to discuss.
In other words, the answer is yes.
I didn't say that. Why do you ask?
That would tend to make Icicle Creek Lodge a very desirable piece of real estate, wouldn't it?
If the championship is held nearby, which as far as I know, still hasn't been decided. You think someone's been causing these accidents to run me out of business so they can buy the lodge from me on the cheap?
It was a Monday for sure. Glad to finally be home in my PJs. That is such a real feeling. I've been there. I'm glad that you're home for the evening and hopefully you can relax a little bit now.
Did Ollie tell you that Guadalupe Comillo checked out?
Yes, he told me.
Did he tell you he pretty much threw her out?
Well, good riddance, right? I mean, he said she was an environmental nut job. In fact, he said he wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who caused those accidents and blew up the bunkhouse.
I don't think so.
You don't? I was hoping I could tell my lawyers that the case is closed and come home.
I still have to come up with proof.
Oh, that. Well, the lodge is probably better off without her in any case. Although she did pay for her stay in advance, and in cash. Cash is good. Oh well.
Cash is good.
Did you hear that Lou Talbot left the lodge?
Yes.
Yeah, Casey, I was just talking about that on the first part of this stream. Or like the first stream I did for this game. How this game basically has the same plot as Shadow Ranch.
Oh, Nancy. It wasn't your cooking, was it?
Actually, he left because I busted him for stealing dinosaur bones.
Dinosaur bones?
He may even be our saboteur.
Really? You cracked the case? I can tell the lawyers everything's okay and come home?
No, not yet. I still can't prove anything. And for all I know, Lou may still be around here, camping out while he looks for more bones.
Well, make sure that what few guests I still have are well treated, okay, Nancy? And please get to the bottom of this thing soon, okay? Tino keeps calling me with all these cockamamie theories, and frankly, I'm starting to think the guy's a bit of a jerk.
No. Really? Who? Tino? No way.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I...
Only the most famous police detective in the country.
Every time I turn around, he's all like, where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me? Doesn't he realize I have other things to think about right now?
Oh my gosh. The music with the "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" is great.
That's it for now.
Don't let me down, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to call the sheriff one last time, and then I think call the
Sheriff's office. This is Mohican.
and
Hi,
Nikki
this is Nancy
again.
Drew again.
Yes.
I never would have guessed. Oh, we don't have anything to talk
Thanks
about.
for your
okay.
help.
Have a good day.
Ha! I just had that number from memory.
This is Nikki. Who's this?
Nancy Drew again.
Well, Nancy Drew again. What can I do for you?
I found an underground passageway that's lit entirely by lanterns containing chunks of some kind of glowing rock.
Seems to me I read somewhere that Marie Curie, you know, the woman who discovered radium, I read that she visited what's-his-face, the guy who built the lodge way back when.
Trapper Dan.
Interesting.
Right. She visited Trapper Dan. So my guess is those lanterns contain pieces of phosphorescent rock that were coated with radium, something she would have shown him how to do.
How does that work?
As uranium decays, radium's produced. It's so radioactive that it glows. When a small amount of radium is combined with a naturally luminescent material, the radiation from the radium causes the material to glow as well.
Are the lanterns dangerous?
Well, I wouldn't go touching them, and I certainly wouldn't sit under them and read War and Peace or anything. It's kind of like being in the same room as a rattlesnake. Just keep your distance, leave it alone, and you should be fine.
But it bit Uncle Ed. Oh wait, wrong game. So wait a second. She just said, if you combine this substance that glows with something else that glows, it makes the thing that already glowed glow. But now it's also radioactive. And I'm not really tracking with what the positive is here. Why would you take something that already glows and make it still glowing but radioactive? Maybe it's a little bit more glowy, but this still seems like a dumb idea. Also, how much radium was on those things that they're still glowing after like 200 years? I'm so confused. So he can keep singing Imagine Dragons? Oh dear.
I appreciate your taking the time to talk to me.
No sweat. Bye.
We're not allowed to sweat? That seems problematic. Okay. Can we... Mr. What's... Are you here? No. Okay. But what if... Okay. It's fine. Nope, that's not an ice spell. Here we go. It's time to go forward. Go forth into the end game. Down, 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 down. Scale 1 to 10. How confident are you in doing this game's end challenge? Well, I just find it kind of annoying. I don't really feel like I have a problem doing it.
Can't check that off yet.
Nancy, we don't need to worry about that.
Oops, haven't done that.
Oh, I need to go talk to him. Wait, let me go talk to what's his face. That's what I was forgetting. We'll go ask him the question and then we'll come back. I'm trying to be thorough.
I feel warmer already.
How can I help you?
Why do you have a radio hidden away in your room?
How do you know about that?
All I know is when I got done cleaning the moose head, that compartment was open. And when I looked in it, there was the radio. Now you answer my question.
I use that radio to communicate with my coaches. It's a special radio. It scrambles the signal so that my competitors cannot listen in.
How did you know there was a secret compartment in your room?
Why is it
The
radioactive?
first night I was here,
No.
I searched for bugs. Something which, due to the cunning of my competitors, I've become very good at. I discovered that by pushing on the moose eye, a compartment opened up. What I don't
Not
know
pushing
is,
on the
did
eye.
you really open that compartment by mistake, or were you up to something else? How do I know you are not working for them?
If I was working for the competition, why would I have told you about finding your radio?
Who else have you told about the radio?
No one.
I believe you, Nancy. So if I find out you're lying, both of us will be very sorry.
Do you have any proof that your competitors are out there spying on you?
When one has enemies, it's prudent to assume that they are always close by. They are here, Nancy. Make no mistake.
I have disturbed you long enough.
It has been a pleasure.
So I am curious if we have anybody in the chat and whatnot who has not played this game before or not finished it. Because all of the ending stuff of this game is very interesting. Tori. Tori, you literally just finished this game. Okay, see, it was one of your first games? Very interesting. It was towards the beginning of my playthroughs, but it definitely wasn't my first game. Okay, so it's this way. Oh, the question was if there's anybody in the chat who has not played this game before, or who has maybe played it but not finished it and like seen the ending. Because I'm just always very curious about people's reactions, because the end game is very interesting. Yeah, I don't particularly like the ice flow puzzle. You're not mischievous enough on hers. Okay, where do we... Okay, we click here.
A black snowmobiling outfit, and it's missing a piece of material. I'd sure like to know who this belongs to.
Dun dun dun. I have played the Wii version before. I love the Wii version. I have some complaints with it, but it's also a lot of fun.
UC Brea. This bag must belong to Lou. Oh my gosh.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's full of explosives. Lou is
Dun,
the one
dun,
who's been
dun.
making those craters. He lied to me.
Dun, dun,
He has been looking
dun.
for dinosaur bones.
Look at this. Look at this mayonnaise. Expired in 1989. No wonder people got sick.
Hello? Is someone in here?
Right.
Hello?
This is Katie's mayonnaise.
Nancy?
But also,
Yanni?
if I had a nickel
What are
for
you
every
doing
time
here?
a Nancy
was
Drew
skiing,
game involved in
but when I passed
expired
the needle, I
mayonnaise
saw that
making
there was a
people
door in
sick,
it, a door which
I'd
was
have two
open.
nickels.
So I took off my skis to look, and now I am here. What is this place?
All I know is I found a bag, Lou Talbot's bag, and it's full of explosives.
Lou is the one who has been blowing up things. He is the bomber.
He's been excavating dinosaur bones. He may be responsible
So
for a lot
yeah,
of the
you
other
can
stuff
play
that's
through
been
this
going
game,
on
and this
around
is your
here,
first
too.
conversation with
You
him.
must stay here and guard the bag. I will ski back to the lodge very quickly and tell the handyman to call the authorities. Then I will return. You will be safe? Perhaps I should stay.
No, no.
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh,
I'll be
Tori!
fine.
I will hurry.
Not the
Looks like Yanni dropped
1989
something.
ice
It's that
mayo.
pennies I was wearing on
Oh
his
my
arm.
gosh.
Hey, Yanni, you dropped something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look
Yanni?
into that. At least as
She's
a
got a
meme.
glove from that snowmobiling suit Lou left behind. Wait a minute. What she just did means the scent on that glove and the scent on that thing Yanni dropped are the same. Which means the person who's been wearing that snowmobiling suit and blowing things up is Yanni. Geophone data. Uranium? Oh my gosh, he set the timer. It looks like he's about to blow up the needle. Isis, we've
Wait,
got to get out of here fast.
I'm sorry. Where's the uranium as we're setting off a bomb here? Because I have concerns. The little dainty footsteps as she just runs at full speed out of there. And immediately face plants. Dun dun dun!
He's getting away.
I love that Isis spawns in before the ground. So she's just floating in the sky.
What blazes happened here?
Nancy, why did you look to the side and look back?
Snowmobile. I'll explain later.
Does sound like Nancy pushed a button without thinking. It probably was Nancy's fault. He looks so over it. he's done. His hands are absolutely massive. They always are. We just really got started.
And the Hagrid of Harry Potter.
I forgot how fast it starts.
Here. What is this? Okay.
Man, can you imagine if Morgan was here and we had Dixper? I would just be dead. In like 5 seconds, I would just already be dead. What? Nah. Nah. I'm not gonna be able to look at chat for a while, guys. I hope you're having fun. I'm trying to like cut some corners and stuff to get me closer to him so it's harder to lose track of him, but it's not necessarily easy. What if I crash into him? What does that do? Is that a thing? Haha! I did it!
Oh no!
That was probably the fastest I've ever done that in, honestly. I was not timing that, but that seemed pretty fast.
Lying there in the snow, defeated, Yanni
Can't let Yanni out of my sight.
He tainted the potato salad with bad mayonnaise. He iced down the back stairs.
Why was the mayonnaise chunky?
He blew up the bunkhouse using the clock he took from Guadalupe's room, and he left those pictures of Bill Kessler for me in the sauna. Though he swears the door got stuck by accident.
We did it!
Someone else. He did all this because he wanted everyone to leave Icicle Creek Lodge. Why? Because it turns out that he was actually spying for
this
the
plot
government of
twist.
Fredonia, which had
Not
sent him to
spying
Canada to
for
look
the government.
Apparently, his superiors hoped to secretly mine what he found and smuggle it back to Fredonia. What they planned to do with it then, even Yanni didn't know, but he insisted that he never meant to hurt anyone, and that he really was the best cross-country skier in the world. Unfortunately, he'll
It's
never
not
get a
even
chance to prove
expired
that
anymore, it's
now.
dead. I would have gathered, or rather he spied for
She got
Genovia.
back to the lodge. It seems that Yanni's shenanigans made the nightly news.
But
not
also,
just in
who
Canada, but in the States.
Who thought
And as a
sending a
result, people have been
celebrity
booking
essentially as a
stories right
spy
and
was a
left,
good
much to her
idea?
delight. When I told her and Ollie how Isis had helped me, they were truly amazed. Hopefully, from now on, Ollie will think twice about pulling out his rifle every time he sees a varmint. As for Isis, Guadalupe called me that
Yanni
very night and told me
shenanigans.
she'd found a wolf sanctuary. that
Genovia
could
national
take her.
anthem
I
plays.
could tell from the way the volunteers from the sanctuary treated her when they came to get her that she'll be in good hands at her new home. But still, it's sad that through no fault of her own, she can never run free again. They said it's possible that she might someday be released back into the wild, but not very likely.
Well, it's better than her being shot by somebody like Ollie. Well, also look how cute she is! She's so cute! Spy tried to blow you and Wolf up. Shenanigans. What title did we get? Dear Detective for superlatory sleuthing. What? Why a deer? Poison people? Shenanigans.
When Beth suggested we head to New Orleans for a short vacation, I thought it was a great idea. The French Quarter, fantastic food, awesome music, friendly people.
So, I have a relative who recently moved to New Orleans, and I need to go down there to visit sometime and live my childhood nostalgic dream.
A disturbingly odd curio shop. A garden where only secrets seem to grow, and something as ancient
That makes
as
the garden
it
look
was
so beautiful.
terrifying.
That is
Join
not
me on my next
terrifying.
adventure.
What is
Legend
that
of the
bulldog
Crystal
gargoyle?
Skull.
PC adventure game. Not the missed opportunity to sell gumbo foo. Yeah, so I am a drivable distance. Not necessarily a super easily drivable distance, but a doable, we'll call it. So I need to do that at some point. But yeah, so we did it. We beat the game. We survived Fox and Geese and the end chase scene. Isn't it amazing? We actually did it. So, wanted to plan an anniversary trip there for like a weekend trip, but it's far. Yeah, that is hard because 12 hours, like that's a full day drive, which is doable, but especially if you have kids with you. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. But yeah, if you have little ones, it immediately gets way harder. If it's a couple of adults, you can do it. It's tiring, but it's doable. Ice baby. Alright, is there anything after the credits in this game? Because I don't think I've ever sat and watched through all the credits. And I don't think, because like this is before there's bloopers, so I don't think there's anything else. I forgot Lonnie Manella voiced Freddy. That's amazing. Bill Kessler's Jonah, of course. Sheriff Mohican and other male voices. Okay, Nikki Sabatini is Amy Broomhall. Didn't Amy Broomhall do a lot of those type of characters? Yeah, Vin is the first out of the bloopers. Yeah, so I was thinking there wouldn't be anything else after. I can't wait to play Vin. I mean, like I've played it before, but I mean, play it on stream. Because it's, like, growing up, it was my favorite game. It's the one I used to always say was my favorite. I loved it, and I wanted to, I always wanted to go to Italy and go to Venice, and it just really scratched the itch, and so I love that game. And I still love it a lot. Maybe not quite as much as I used to, but it was another one that was like this game where it's like, I started to be like, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was, and then coming kind of backwards and be like, oh wait, no, I do really love this game. So, yeah, Tori, we have some similar favorites, which is very, very interesting. Oh, she also voiced JJ and Dan, Amy Broomhall. Okay, it just restarted the credits, so that told us. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go here. And we'll go out of that and have some like outro music. So, game also made you really want to visit Venice. I'm also excited for Susie interviewing Scott Carty. I think that's gonna be really cool. I still, not to bring this up again, Casey, I'm sorry, but the whole thing where like he thought the Ned Nickerson account was just like some sort of fake spammer, whatever thing it was like reporting it. I still think that is so funny. I don't know, I guess it's just funny to me to think about like there being things going on in the community that like the people who are a part of the games, who feel like they're a part of the community in some sense, but they're not necessarily, like they don't know things that are going on. But it's funny. Yes, so next game that we're streaming, well, technically, Friday we're doing part 2 of Secret of Shadow Ranch. But next Monday is going to be the first stream for Sea of Darkness, which hopefully, so there'll probably be a couple of maybe a little bit longer streams. Definitely probably 2-hour streams each, because it is a bit of a longer game and I want to finish it in 2 weeks. Well, I say that. Let me look at the calendar for the month. Yeah, I would like to finish it in 2 weeks. So we will be doing that. And yes, I will point that out for everyone else, because why not while we're here? So in my merch store that I just launched, I made Sea of Darkness merch. So I actually have more than one design. I have there's the sweaters that I did that are inspired by Soren's sweater, and the ones just in the gift shop. And then I have this design that I called Wheel of Lights. So it has this Icelandic word that I I believe Magnus uses to sign his letters with. And it means like best wishes or warm regards. It's sort of like that sort of signature you sign off on things. And so I did a ship's wheel with that word and Christmas lights. And so I've got that design, and it's on a bunch of different things.
You know it, you love it,
and
the original.
I really like this beanie. I think that's really cool with it on there. So it's like embroidered, and I think it looks really good like that. And then I have this other one that I need to look up how to say it, but I did do a Christmas ornament. So if anyone wants an ornament, sooner rather than later is probably good for Christmas. But I have this design as well. And let me just say, doing this, like drawing this, because yes, I did draw this pattern. The amount of straight lines. Thankfully, I could like copy and paste and reorient a lot. But just even for the relatively few amount of lines compared to this that I had to drawing all those straight lines was so tedious, and trying to get that all set up right, it was a lot. So this is a word that I'm actually gonna have a video on this, which should be short. Hopefully that'll get up before first Sea of Darkness stream as well. But this word actually has some cool stuff behind it, and it's from Sea as well. So, hoping to do that. Again, this is the new merch site, and you can I updated the merch link, so if you hit !merch in the chat, it pulls up this site now. But yeah, there's some cool stuff, and that includes how I made Nancy's suitcase. So if you've ever want to have Nancy's suitcase from like the old games, there you go. That is not what I wanted. Oh, I'm already on it. There we go. So all that to say, this song's way too intense for right now. I'm very excited about the new merch site and everything with that. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. But yes, hopefully, Tori, you should get it before. Probably not before. All I can see, maybe not before the first stream, but definitely I think before the second stream you should get it. But I will look and see on that ASAP. So thank you everyone for coming. I should be streaming tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, and it should be on Twitch only. And I'm still deciding on what game I'm going to be playing. So I might put it up to a vote. I might pick something ahead of time. I've just not decided yet. And then Friday, I will be doing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be doing Secret of Shadow Ranch Part 2, which I'm excited about because it's my favorite game. So that is a fun game to throw onto a Friday night. So excited to continue that. And then next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube, we are going to be playing Sea of Darkness, starting that. I'm looking forward to that immensely. Also, Friday stream with Shadow Ranch, it should be on Twitch and YouTube. That should be both. But thank you to everyone who came out and watched the stream and was here and chatting, and glad to have you all here. So thanks again for being here and supporting me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.